Welcome to the Geek Easy. Sit back, grab a libation of your choice, and relax, 'cause it's time to do some geek stuff in the Geek Easy. Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Let's pop a beverage of your choice. Because, excuse me, I have an unboxing. It took them long enough today because it started out early this morning saying out for delivery. And I didn't think it was going to come today because it's almost 6:30 p.m. here at the time of recording. And that's a lot later than my mail usually comes. But it's here. Yes. It is from In Stock Trades. Careful, because this thing's still very sharp. And I love how they do not mess around with these boxes, man. They make sure they are nice and tight. Done up really well. All right. So you get boom. Boom. Get it all real nice tight. Then we have the receipt. And boom. It is Marc Spector Moon Knight. It is the last of the Moon Knight omnibus that I need. I have the other three sitting right over there, none of which I have read yet. I mean, I read a lot of the stuff in floppies, but I haven't read the omnibus. So here's the front. This is the variant cover. Here's the front, side, back. There. So on the back, I love this whole thing here. It says, "A new phase of the Moon Knight. Marc Spector goes back to basics as a vigilante of the night, tackling nemesis old and new, from Bushman to the Secret Empire, and rubbing shoulders with fellow defenders of the streets, including Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, and the Punisher." It has a parental advisory on there. It's published by Marvel, and it is a $1.25 listed price, which I did not pay. I got an in-stock trade. It always gives you a good discount. And then you have the little thing on the inside. Let's take this slip cover off. Sorry. Have to be careful. And on the inside you just have the moon. Boom. First. Last. Then you get this is the title page. I love that right there. We have the thing here listing all the writers and everything. Then we have a table of contents. Then we have Marc Spector Moon Knight #1, which is the regular cover. This thing right here is the regular cover for it. I chose variant cover. Okay, so this here, list on here, it tells you what is this collects. It says collecting Marc Spector Moon Knight 1 through 34, Amazing Spider-Man 353 through 58, Moon Knight Divided We Fall, and material from Punisher Annual 1988 #2. It says written by Chuck Dixon, Howard Mackey, J.M. DeMatteis, Al Milgrom, Bruce Jones, and Mark Barron, and illustrated by Sal Villetu, Ross Hanna, Mark Bagley, Ron Gainey, L.L. Birch, Dennis Cowan, and Bill Reinhold. It has that type of spine. And back to the old 80s, 90s art. Boom. Yeah, Moon Knight and the Punisher, that's got to be pretty good. This is going to be... look at that. This is going to be good. Right now I'm currently working on Longbow Hunters #1. Once I get done with #1 and 2, I'm going to start in on my Moon Knight ones. So this one goes, it's kind of weird. It goes Moon Knight #1, Moon Knight #2, and there's also another one. So this is Moon Knight #1. This would be the third of fourth. So there was one, 2, and then I guess another one. And this one goes a 1 that's 1, 2, 1, and then one that's already out. If that makes any sense. But this is it. Let's see how many. Let's see what they had. There is pretty much no extras. Okay, yeah, there is. There is 144 pages. It ends at 1,000. Oh, sorry, not 144. It ends at 1,043. And then right here is, this is the last page right here, 1,043. And then it just goes to a little bit of extra material in there. Just a few pages. Like covers and stuff. So this is it. This is something I have just been waiting for a long time. I love this picture right here. Back when Moon Knight was awesome, before they just started making him kind of a complete whack job. But the fun thing is, with Moon Knight is, and I'm not sure they were intending on, Doug Mounch intended to do this when he created it. You could sort of see the beginning of his what do they call it now? Dissociative identity disorder. From the beginning, because he'd be Marc Spector, he'd be Stephen Grant, he'd be Jake Lockley, and he'd be Moon Knight. And once he switches back and forth, he wouldn't respond to the other name. Unless you were Frenchie, he would always call him Mark. Marlene would always call him Stephen. And those two, he'd respond to them in whatever identity they were, usually at the beginning. But, like, say he'd be dressed up as Jake Lockley, he'd be like, "Lady, I'm Jake now." And so you sort of see that at the beginning. and so you can sort of see how it progressed, him actually, having them all separate and distinct. But anyway, this is yes, it's not super big like the Green Arrow Longbow Hunters I'm reading now. That's what, 1,500. So this is almost 11. So it's not the biggest one. Darn it. I think that may have been me that just did that. Yes, it is me that just did that. But it's not the smallest. Like Secret War, that was only a few pages. But I cannot wait to start reading this. So let me know what you think. Have you read Moon Knight from the beginning? Which version of him do you like best? The one from the beginning or the type that we have now? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe.